Welcome, bold and the beautiful fans. If you're tuning in to this YouTube video, you're probably as hooked on the drama unfolding in Los Angeles as I am. Today, we're diving deep into the latest spoilers that have everyone buzzing. The Forrester family is at the center of it all, with Ridge Forrester, played by the ever-intense Thorsten Kaye, stumbling upon his father, Eric Forrester's massive secret. And let me tell you, when Ridge explodes, and he will, it's going to shake the foundations of both Forrester creations and the upstart Logan designs. This isn't just another family squabble, it's a full-blown crisis that could force Eric to walk away from everything he's building. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's set the stage. Eric, portrayed by the legendary John McCook, has been secretly designing for Logan Designs, a move born out of resentment toward Ridge for pushing him out of Forrester. It's a revenge plot wrapped in high fashion, and the tension is palpable. As we unpack this week's episodes, we'll explore how Ridge's interference might backfire spectacularly, leading to heartbreak, health scares, and potentially the end of an era for one of soap opera's most iconic characters. To understand why Ridge's discovery is such a bombshell, we need to rewind a bit. Eric Forrester has always been the patriarch, the visionary behind Forrester Creations. But lately, Ridge has been treating him like yesterday's news, sidelining him in favor of his own ideas. This hurt Eric deeply, prompting him to team up with Katie Logan and Bill Spencer at Logan Designs. It's a startup venture, risky and stressful, but Eric sees it as his chance to prove he's still got it. Now, this week, Ridge finds out about Eric's double life. Imagine the scene. Ridge, with his signature furrowed brow, confronting his father. The explosion isn't just verbal, it's emotional warfare. Ridge feels betrayed, thinking Eric's retirement was genuine, but Eric's been burning the midnight oil, crafting designs that could rival Forrester's best. The backfire comes when Ridge's overprotectiveness, disguised as concern, pushes Eric further away. Instead of reconciliation, we might see Eric digging in his heels, refusing to back down. This could force Eric to walk away not just from Forrester, but from his family ties altogether. Fans, what do you think? Will Ridge's meddling unite them or tear them apart? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Expanding on this, let's consider the character dynamics at play. Ridge has always been the golden boy, but his arrogance has cost him dearly in the past. Remember his tumultuous relationships with Brooke and Taylor? This interference with Eric echoes those patterns. Ridge thinks he knows best, but he often ends up alienating those he loves. Eric, on the other hand, is a man of pride. At his age, being dismissed as retired stings. His secret work at Logan is more than a job. It's a statement of independence. When Ridge explodes upon learning the truth, it won't be pretty. Spoilers suggest heated arguments, with Ridge accusing Eric of recklessness. But Eric's response? Defiance. He might even accuse Ridge of jealousy, fearing his father's designs could outshine his own. This backfire could manifest in Eric's health deteriorating under the stress, forcing him to choose between his passion and his well-being. It's classic soap opera escalation, where good intentions lead to disastrous outcomes. As we watch this unfold, keep an eye on it how it affects the broader Forrester-Logan-Spencer web. Bill Spencer, ever the opportunist, might exploit the chaos to his advantage. Delving deeper into the psychology here, Ridge's reaction stems from a place of fear. He's seen Eric age, and the thought of his father overexerting himself terrifies him. But expressing that through anger? That's Ridge's MO. Thorsten Kaye's portrayal captures this perfectly. Those intense eyes, the clenched jaw. It's Emmy-worthy stuff. Meanwhile, John McCook brings a vulnerability to Eric that's heartbreaking. When Ridge forces the issue, Eric might walk away to preserve his dignity. But at what cost? This storyline mirrors real-life family conflicts where adult children try to parent their parents. It's relatable, which is why Bold and the Beautiful resonates so strongly. As the week progresses, expect twists. Perhaps Brooke mediates or Donna steps in. But if Ridge pushes too hard, he could lose his father forever. Stay tuned because this is just the beginning of a saga that promises tears, revelations, and maybe even redemption. To make this even more engaging, let's speculate on potential outcomes. Option 1, Ridge apologizes and Eric returns to Forrester triumphantly. But that's too neat for B&B. More likely, the interference backfires, leading to Eric allying stronger with Logan Designs. Imagine Eric launching a collection that crushes Forrester's sales, poetry justice. Or, in a darker turn, Eric's health fails, forcing a hospital bed confession. Ridge would be racked with guilt, realizing his actions contributed to the crisis. This could redefine their relationship, with Ridge finally respecting Eric's autonomy. Fans love these father-son dynamics. They're the heart of the show. As we approach the February sweeps, Brad Bell is ramping up the drama. Will Eric walk away? Only time will tell, but one thing's certain: Ridge's meddling will have consequences. Bold and the Beautiful has Ridge Forrester, played by Thorsten Kaye, finding out Eric Forrester's big secret this week. And when he does, Ridge is going to explode. Building on that explosive revelation, let's break down how Ridge uncovers Eric's secret. It all starts with subtle clues: Eric's unexplained absences, his fatigue, whispers from shared contacts. This week, the pieces fall into place, and Ridge, ever the detective in family matters, connects the dots. Thorsten Kaye's Ridge is a force of nature. His explosions are legendary. Picture him storming into a room, voice booming, demanding answers. Eric, played by John McCook with quiet strength, will stand his ground, but the secret's out. He's the mastermind behind Logan Designs' new collection. This isn't just about fashion, it's about legacy, betrayal, and control. Ridge sees it as Eric endangering himself, but Eric views it as reclaiming his throne. The explosion could shatter alliances, with Brooke caught in the middle. As a YouTube spoiler breakdown, I have to say this moment is gold for daytime TV. Expanding on the build-up, weeks of tension have led here. Eric's been sneaking around, sketching late nights, all while pretending to enjoy retirement. Ridge, oblivious, has been focused on Forrester's success. When the truth hits, it's like a grenade. Ridge might accuse Bill and Katie of exploiting Eric, igniting a war between the families. John McCook's portrayal will shine, Eric's eyes flashing with hurt and determination. This explosion isn't physical. It's emotional, ripping open old wounds from Ridge's past decisions to sideline his father. Fans, remember when Ridge took over the CEO spot? This is payback. The fallout? Possible reconciliations or deeper rifts. Bold and the Beautiful thrives on these high-stakes family dramas. To reach deeper, consider the thematic elements. Secrets in soaps are currency, and this one's priceless. Ridge's discovery highlights themes of aging, respect, and ambition. At 80-something years old, Eric refuses to fade away, a message that resonates with older viewers. Ridge's explosion represents generational clashes, youth versus experience. Thorsten Kaye nails the complexity. Ridge loves his dad, but can't let go of control. When he blows up, it might push Eric toward a breaking point. Spoilers hint at health scares amplifying the drama. This week, expect monologues, tears, and clinghangers that keep us glued. Further analysis: how does this fit into the show's history? Bold and the Beautiful has always centered on Forrester family power struggles. Eric founded the empire, Ridge inherited it. This secret exposes cracks in that foundation. The explosion could lead to crossovers with other plots, like Steffi's issues or Hope's line. John McCook has portrayed Eric for decades, making this arc personal. Ridge's reaction might force introspection, perhaps therapy scenes. As we dissect this, it's clear Brad Bell is crafting a masterpiece of tension. Speculating ahead, post-explosion, Ridge might try sabotage, but Eric's resilience could turn the tables. Imagine Eric unveiling designs that wow the industry, proving Ridge wrong. This could redefine Logan designs, making it a true rival. The explosion is the catalyst for change, potentially ending Eric's retirement farce. Fans, this is why we love B&B: unpredictable, passionate, and always evolving. Shifting gears to Logan designs, tension is skyrocketing as Eric faces production delays. This week, it's a perfect storm. Bill Spencer and Katie Logan press Eric on timelines, but he's adamant about perfection. Don Diamant's Bill is impatient as ever, clashing with Eric's artistic temperament. Katie, played by Heather Tom, understands the creative process from her Forrester days, but even she is pushing for a launch date. The debate over materials adds fuel, with Bill's executive decision to avoid Forrester suppliers risks quality, all to keep Eric's involvement secret. It's a high-wire act, with Eric frustrated and Bill snapping back. This scene highlights the startup versus established luxury, setting up major drama. Elaborating, the circumstances are limited. Eric's vision is grand, but Logan's resources are limited. Delays stem from subpar fabrics, shoddy workmanship, and secrecy constraints. Bill reminds Eric they can't use